Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Joanne and I make fitness and lifestyle kind of content. Today is on Sunday and as usual we are meal prepping. I feel like I've already shared whatever I'm meal prepping because lately I literally haven't had variety in what I'm eating. So I'm about to make chicken curry again and the usual drumsticks that I always air fry. Like my meals are good but boring because I don't seem to switch them up too much. So I've already cut up the chicken breast. I want to season it. So yeah, I have 700 grams of chicken breast here and we're gonna season it with these spices. Same ones that I always use: garlic, black pepper, paprika, and some garam masala. I'm gonna do that in this plate. Also, I think I should mention that this is just like a mini meal prep because I didn't go to the market, so I didn't buy any veggies, so I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow. My plan for veggies is to have a bit of red cabbage. I want to make ginger shots. I possibly will make some beet juice, which I've already shared in a previous video. I think what I eat in a day video. So yeah, so that I'm gonna do either tomorrow or on Tuesday. You can let it marinate if you have the time. Personally, I'm gonna throw it directly into the pan right now. So one of the reasons why I like this meal, first of all, chicken breast is very low calorie, but once I add the cream or I use maziwa mala, adding milk is gonna add me a bit of more calories, and then chicken breast is also high protein, which I need. And then also this meal is like very easy to make and it's super delicious, and you can eat with chapati, you can eat with rice. Personally, I prefer rice, so yeah. Whew. So I'm just gonna sear this and then we're gonna marinate the drumsticks. I'm using vegetable oil for cooking. I'm looking into changing the type of oil I'm using. Either I'm gonna start using olive oil exclusively, but it's super expensive, or I'm gonna use ghee. I asked a friend whether to use ghee or beef tallow, I think that's the name, and they were like, nah, just use ghee. So I think in a few months, not next month, I'm broke right now. Not, and plus I have a whole bottle of unopened oil that I feel like I can't just waste. But I think in a few months, maybe in June or something, I'll start using olive oil exclusively. I literally have 2 liters of this oil. Actually, it's 3 liters. Damn. I have 3 liters of this oil that I think I need to consume, and this literally, being that I don't cook a lot, this could last me up to the end of the year. Oops, Jesus. Then into the pan they go. As the chicken breast is cooking, we're gonna marinate the drumsticks. I always marinate the drumstick just because they taste so much better when you do. And then I'm gonna just poke holes inside so that the marinade can seep through and get inside the chicken. Ooh. So these are just 6 drumsticks and they're about 900 grams. So how many grams is that? So each of these drumsticks is about 150 grams of protein. So I think that could come to about 28 grams of protein a piece. Sorry, it's 150 grams per piece. That's the weight of a drumstick. I think about, if my math is right, around 28 grams of protein for one piece of drumsticks. So again, drumsticks are nice if you're trying to gain weight. First of all, they'll give you the calories. They're high in calories than the chicken breast, and also it's good enough protein. So yeah, that's why I like to combine the two. I'm not a fan of chicken thighs. You can do chicken thighs because they're also higher in fat if you're trying to gain weight. So this one I'm gonna leave to marinate up to around 6 p.m. and as usual, I always air fry them. I need to get more creative, I think. Up next, we are gonna soak a cup of rice. So I'm just gonna let this sit here for a minute, for about 15 minutes, and then we can cook it. Chicken is seared, so I'm just gonna remove it and put it in a plate. I've also chopped up onions, tomatoes, some ginger. I don't have garlic. I'm gonna add a bit more oil into this. And I'm gonna add the tomatoes. I've used 3 tomatoes and this is how I've chopped the ginger. I'm gonna blend this sauce so it doesn't matter the size. So I'm gonna add a bit of the mala. I've poured it into a cup. This is the one I use. I don't have curry powder. I've run out, so I don't know if this is still supposed to be called curry, but we're still gonna call it curry, chicken curry. So if you'd want to like add a bit more flavor, you can add tomato paste. I have nothing against it, but sometimes I just try to not utilize too much of these processed things. Oop. Ooh. I'm gonna let it simmer and I'll just add the rest, I think. Yeah. So now I'm gonna clear this whole place up, and then we're gonna have lunch, which is gonna be leftovers. I'm just having rice and this is like a quarter chicken. It's like a chicken thigh and a drumstick I cut into two with some rice. I just made this with honey and soy and some onions and paprika and garlic. Yeah, and I'm gonna add a salad which I made using just carrots, cucumber, and mangoes. If you've watched my videos before, I'm pretty sure you've come across this recipe. I keep making it every single time because it's that good and I like sweet things. So I want to have lunch as I watch a movie. I'm watching a movie called The Boy Who in Striped Pajamas or something of the sort. I hate it's a very sad movie, so I know I'm gonna be sobbing like nobody's business. So yeah, I'm gonna maybe watch half of it and then take a nap. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. I tried to nap, but that didn't work out. It's about like 10 minutes to 6 p.m. I want to throw the drumsticks in the air fryer. And this that's already cooled down, I want to portion it out. So the scale is, so I just want to measure how many grams it is and then I can portion it out in equal measure. Okay. Oops. So that's come to around 750 grams. I want to see. I can get at least 4 portions, maybe of 150 each. 750. Oops. So I have around 230 grams remaining in this sufferia. This is what I'm gonna have for supper. So I have 3 meals for next week. As usual, I don't usually pack the rice, so I pack the rice on the day of eating. That is if I'm gonna carry this to work for lunch. And then also the veggies, I'll put them in a separate dish once I make them. But yeah, so at least I have protein for the next 3 days. Throwing the drumsticks in the air fryer. So it's exactly 2 months to my 32nd birthday, and I want to write down some things I want to do or some goals to create discipline in my life before then. Oh, not even goals, habits. Habits is what I should call them because they aren't really goals. So I want to take a few minutes and just think about all the things I want to do to be consistent with, do consistently for the next 8 weeks before my 32nd. And on my 32nd birthday, I'm going to reward myself with a trip, maybe, I think. So apologies if you can hear the noise from the air fryer, but yeah, so I'll sit here for about 15 minutes and just journal and write things down. So I've written them down. They're basically just very simple habits. Maybe I can say a few of the ones I've written. No phone or scrolling on social media when I wake up. I tend to do that a lot because I say that, oh, it's helping me wake up because the light will help me not go back to sleep. But it's a really terrible habit. So no phone immediately when I wake up. Then really push myself in the gym and stop slacking. And then always have a daily to-do list, and just so that I can also be disciplined and consistent, because a lot of times if I don't have a to-do list, my day just goes anyhow. So I want to start my day with a plan. Then pray over my life every day with scripture, and stretching my body at least 4 times a week, especially after work. I tend to get home from work and the first thing I do is scroll on social media. So I want to, before I get on social media, I need to be stretching fast. And then the other one is no sex. A bit dramatic, but yeah, no sex for the next 2 months, 8 weeks until my 32nd birthday. So yeah, those are pretty much it. So it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow is March 17th. It starts tomorrow. I hope I'm gonna get through this. Shouldn't be so hard because honestly, they aren't like the hardest of habits to form. So yeah, I think this video is gonna end here. I just want to have tea and some cake, and then I need to clean the house and call it a Sunday or call it a night. I don't think I'm gonna do any more editing, but yeah, whatever I'm not, because I have a lot of editing to do. Whatever I haven't done, I'm gonna have to squeeze it in for next week and work overtime. So yeah, so I think we end it here. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll try and keep you updated on how forming this habit is going, the challenges, or maybe it's gonna be easy, who knows. But yeah, bye guys, I'll see you on the next one. Don't forget to subscribe and like and share.